It's that time for Cubs Postgame Live, presented by Yuengling, America's oldest brewery. The Cubs, they're back in the win column, beating the Cardinals 8-0 tonight. Ian Happ leading the way. He had 2 hits, 3 ribbies. That'll do it. How about scoring in the first 5 innings? That would do the trick. You get 8 on the board. Kyle Tucker getting in on the fun. It was a good day for the Cubbies as they're looking to tie up this series now tomorrow. So welcome on in. It's Elise Menaker, Cliff Floyd. And Cliff, I mentioned Ian Happ leading the way offensively, setting the tone. But how about Matthew Boyd? When you need shutdown innings, Matthew Boyd delivers.
He was awesome. Not a ton of strikeouts, just efficient pitching. Bottom line. I mean, a guy that in this last start, took the comeback from J.P. Crawford from the Mariners and, didn't skip a beat, right? When you talk about just velocity was there, location was there, big curveball, was in the zone but not hittable. Just pitching and understanding the situation, right? In the moment, stay in the moment. When you look at what he's done, this is why when we say you have 4, players that's going to the All-Star game, that's why you throw Matthew Boyd in the conversation.
Yeah, I think he should be in that.
And that's the reason you did it, yesterday when we did it, and it makes a lot of sense because he is ace of spades. He is the guy that has stopped the bleeding for this team, in the most dire time.
No doubt, because otherwise you're talking about Steele, not there, Shota, coming back tomorrow. Boyd, he has been the ace.
Yeah.
And another quality start for him. He now leads the team with 11. So pretty much almost every single start that Boyd goes out, you know exactly what you're going to get from him. And I think you made a good point, too, coming off of the start where he had to get pulled because of his shoulder. Great to see. Not affected. He's fine.
Yeah, he's back, right? He's fine. I mean, he's walked off the field the day he got hit and, had some x-rays and they went there and worked on it for him a little bit, got him to feel comfortable, about it to move on. And that's the most important thing, right, for him. It's not throwing a lot of innings in prior years, but understanding, where he's at in his career and how good. He's kind of bound himself to say, hey, look, I don't want to go in the bullpen. I don't want to do anything but start.
Yeah.
And, he got his wish and he's making – he's making the brass look good. I mean, he really is.
Bet on himself just to say, I can still pitch. I'm healthy. Someone take a chance on me. And he waited for his opportunity. And, man, is he making the most of it.
And he was really, when he came on the set with us, we just asked him a couple questions. And he went on. And it was really good TV just to hear about the life or the trials and tribulations of what Matt was going through.
Well, you asked a great question about just like his gratitude, right? And that's where it all came out, where from pitching to high schoolers to now back on the big league stage, he just loves being out there. Ian Happ loves leading off. And he is just showing how he can say, hey, guys, I got you. I'll lead the way. The June boom. Look, these days, if you're on a list with Cal Raleigh, enough said, you want to add Juan Soto to that? Joe Adell's having a year, Eugenio Suarez. So Ian Happ, most home runs this month. How about that? 9. On that note, let's check in with Happ. Taylor, what do you got?
Elise, first pitch, you sent it out of the ballpark of this game. Is that something you manifest before? I'm going to be aggressive in this at bat?
Looking for a certain pitch in that situation, looking for a sinker. Got the pitch I was looking for and able to connect and get it out of here. I think starting the game with that kind of momentum was big after yesterday.
What does Matthew Boyd mean to this team?
He's been fantastic. You look at the numbers, they're awesome. Low pitch count, too, and keeping everybody involved. I think, he could have gone deeper into that game situation. We didn't need it, and every time he pitches, you have a lot of confidence.
All wins count the same? Do they all feel the same?
They don't all feel the same, but I think that was really good bounce back for us. A couple tough games there to be able to get one back and try to even the series tomorrow.
Thank you, Ian. Yep. Elise?
Thank you both. And so Ian Happ, we're talking about the June boom. How about it's the second time in his career that he has let off a game, first pitch, Bomsky. 2018 opening day. That was first pitch of the year.
His 10th career leadoff homer as well. I got a nugget, but you didn't have to give me because I saw it. Sometimes you just got to get
Cliff
creative.
Cliff is behind you like, yeah.
You ain't give me that nugget, Nachi. No, but when you think about, Nachi's back there, he's like, he going to probably mess it up.
He's our Wizard of Oz.
I know. Not every time I'm going to mess up these little nuggets you give me. I got a little barbecue sauce to it today. You know what I'm saying?
you got a breakdown.
I got a breakdown because I believe when you talk about, table setters, I always say he's not the prototypical one, right? But I will say this. When you know, you probably telling, who hit second? Say
Today?
Yeah. Oh, Tuck. You probably telling Tuck, be ready.
You got the righty.
Because then the onslaught comes when your boy gets ready. After Reese makes it out or runs a scoring position, he picks him up with a 2-out, right? Two out, 2 RBI single. And I think that starts the onslaught. The boys said, we ready tonight. Michael Bush gets in on the action, gets the ball in the gap. Dansby scores. So now you're starting to see the offense, which the offense started coming back. But the boys here, and I think Reese is going to get some more playing time. I think he deserves it. The bat plays. He's calling good games behind the dish. Tuck has been hot since day one. He just doesn't stop. Even when he's struggling, he's still hot. But these are all, when you're looking at, how to get the boys going. That ball that Reese hit is out the zone by a mile. And Tucker right where it was down the nitro zone. So I just feel like the boys are now in a position, right, to just keep the offense rolling. You get shoulder back tomorrow. This is what you needed. You needed a shot in the arm. You needed a boost. Mm-hmm. And this is a statement game for them. Come out, make a statement to let everybody know you can touch the panic button, but don't press it. Right? Like I tapped it yesterday because you kind of felt like it was going downhill. And then you just say, hey, this is what we have. I felt the offense was coming back. And they did some things tonight.
They scored 7 yesterday.
Well, they scored 7 yesterday.
It was pitching at times.
It was the pitching,
helping.
but also, at least when you think about tonight, they stole some bags. They got back into that
and
flow.
Walks.
And walks. And the chase rate went down. So all the things that we saw early in the season came back because you don't have to just hit homers. Even though they've been living by the homer, as far as scoring a lot of their runs, still in bags, getting guys in scoring position allows you to get a little knock and get 2 runs as opposed to 1. Station to station is not how you really want to play the game.
Yeah, and I think also, to your point, because I look at like the middle of the order, PCA, Swanson, Bush, hits, McGuire, bottom of the order, doing some damage, Happ leading off. So that's where you're back to everyone contributing, just all, you're not relying on one guy.
And then one thing I forgot.
Yeah.
The defense was on point.
Oh,
tonight,
yeah.
Right? It's always typically on point, but like tonight was, just to let you know that we are a really good defensive team.